Alright, so here today we do have a pretty important video to go through. This is going to be basically how to craft yourself a basically free SSR weapon, right? You have to realize that with this system of crafting weapons, you have to be very cautious with what you spend on. And in a later video, I'll try to elaborate this point and go into it into a deeper, more complex list for you to at least understand every aspect of it. But for right now, we have to go through the basics of crafting an SSR weapon. It is possible. It will take you some time. Don't think it's like a, get rich quick scheme, as in get the weapon in like 2 seconds. It's going to take you some time, some effort, and some brain cells, correct? Because you got to make sure which event is worth diving into, as this event or specific events will give you the currency. So don't go through all that. New to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Appreciate the support. Just want to thank you all for 4K subs. We officially cracked 4K. Huge milestone. Thank you all. Truly means a lot to me. And not only that, in one day we cracked 4.1K. So what the fudge? Thank you all. And I also want to say thank you for this. It truly means the world to me. Thank you everyone that's been supporting me. Again, I'll be able to give back to you soon, so be ready for it. Very happy about this stuff, and I truly just want to thank you all. So I can't articulate words right now, but you know what I'm trying to say. Thank you all. But with that, let's get into the video. Let's go through everything. So first things first, to craft an SSR weapon in this game, you got to go over to your backpack. You got to head over to the icon, which is, it's the first one. I went through all that stuff unnecessarily. It's this over here. So this icon is called a hunter exclusive weapon design. With this design, if you hit use, you can actually use this to craft a weapon. For example, this over here. So there's a bunch of weapons that you can craft. These weapons are hunter exclusive weapons. So for example here, you can craft Sung Jinwoo weapons, which are weapons that are basically just for Jinwoo, right? For this, you can craft weapons that are for characters that you're going to use in instance battle, in basically almost every battle possible. These characters are very, very important. You cannot let these characters falter, because they will help you get gear. They will help you clear content. They will be the outside force that's not story content, being there to at least get you through that stuff and unlock more materials and such to build up your Jinwoo and them too, correct? That is the point of these characters. So with what they can, with these weapons, right? How do you build them? There's two currencies. One currency is called the Hunter Exclusive Weapon Design. You will need 4 of that per whichever weapon you want to design. On top of that, you will need this crystal, which is called a Wind Mana Power Crystal, depending on the element of the character. For example, Wind, Light over here, Fire over here, so on and so forth. Each typing has a different crystal. You have to also obtain these crystals. All of us, because of global launch, will have a few crystals because they were given to us. On top of that, you may have some more boxes over here, Mana Power Crystal Selection Chest, which is also one more way of earning this crystal and getting this crystal. So again, make sure to check how many boxes you have. Altogether, you need 8 per character. They are easier to obtain than this legendary currency. Obviously, it's a blue currency. It's going to be easier. If you just go to the weapon materials exchange over here, which salvage material weapons over here to get this, you will be able to unlock a Mana Power Selection Chest. You will get 10 of these per purchase, or rather per week of the purchase. I believe that's how this system works. So again, 10 per week. Basically, you can only craft 1 per week based off of that, unless this is the currency gatekeeping you, which most likely this currency will gatekeep you. Now, how to unlock this currency is very simple. There's multiple ways. This is one of the ways. You have to obtain this currency over here. Go, how do I obtain that currency? Very easy. You just gotta salvage SR gear. As much SR gear as you salvage is as much as you can purchase. I think it's about 12 pieces per 72, meaning you have to salvage probably more than 24 pieces. That's a lot of pieces, right? You're not going to have that many SR pieces to salvage. As time progresses, the game goes on, you will unlock more and more and more and more and more SR gear, allowing you to purchase this more continuously and more constantly. So remember, it's going to take some time, but yes, again, you have to salvage SR gear to do this, which is not a really good idea right now. Give it time, then start salvaging that stuff. But again, 150 is what it costs per one, meaning 2 of them are 300, which is a pretty pricey thing to do, which again, it's up to you if you want to do it, but that is one way to obtain this currency. Beyond that, you will obtain these currency over here, both these currencies over here, via one more method, that being the Battlefield Time. The managed weapons we'll get to in a second. So Battlefield Time is another way to do it. It's again, I think it's a ranking reward per se, to actually get this. I believe that is the case. It's not in the shop, right? It is in the shop, so it is, yeah. So if you get this currency here, then you buy it per shop. Again, this also is there, so each reset, these items are here to make sure to take care of this, but you do get 3, which is, again, not enough to craft a weapon. It's 4 to craft a weapon, but not only is this a way, there's also, I think, salvaging SSR weapons, which we'll see if that's a thing you actually want to do. I don't really think so, but I think it is SSR weapons that is the salvage. Beyond that, there is one more way, and that is events like this. So currently we had 2 events just now in Global that dropped that gave you this currency. One over here for 930 points, you unlocked it. Everyone got it, by the way. Everyone got it. Very easy one to get, because if you're leveling the character, you'll get it. You'll literally get it. Beyond that, there was the artifact upgrade, which also gave it around 900 points. Very easy to obtain if you know what you're doing, and you do upgrade the proper sets and just get a little bit of gold to do it. You will be able to get through that stuff. So again, these events will also drop that for you. So every week or so, you'll pick up these events, which will have this. Hunter growth, I think, doesn't have it, because yes, it's hunter growth. So this one doesn't have it, but whenever artifact returns, I know for sure that one has it. So we had it at 510, 518 will have another one. Just make sure to take advantage of it. I don't know if weapon growth has it too, but given its weapon growth, there is a chance. Dungeon exploration, I also do not know, but I do know for sure artifact growth has it. They will give it to you in the artifact growth event, so that's another one you're going to be picking up, which again, 2 per, basically, if you were to say, not a month, but it's around 3 to 4 a month in just event currency, because you'll have 2 banners per month. You'll have like 2 or 3 of these events per month. So again, 4 to 5 of that currency, which is very good. It's about a free SSR weapon at that range, plus the battlefield of time, plus the salvaging. All of those going hand in hand. You could probably get about 2 SSR weapons a month, which is very nice. Again, remember, obtaining this currency with purchasing is pretty easy. If you want to, spend some dollars in the game, it will be beneficial in the way of unlocking this faster. For example, if you purchase the costume over here for, again, Cha, 30 bucks, you got 2 of these. It's a currency that they kind of throw around in the shop over here to entice you to spend. Again, people do spend. That's why whales, or rather light spenders, dolphins, what do you want to say, they pick up these weapons very early, but again, they are very powerful weapons. So yes, free to plays, you can obtain them. You can get free SSR weapons for your hunters. That's literally the only way to give your hunters weapons, because obviously they're not going to have any, as they didn't have a banner to summon for. There's no banner to literally summon for them, so you have to use the system over here in order to obtain these SSR weapons, which again, at its core, not an issue, but it will take you some time to actually dupe these weapons, as some of them are pretty nasty. Again, on the aspect of which weapon do I want to craft, that's like a huge thing I wanted to go into for a separate topic. So if you would like to hear that, I'll go through it, because there's like there's a method to the madness here with each of these weapons. Because again, if you want to just look at it in a bare bones sense, the best character gets the weapon. It's just because whatever the weapon provides for the best character, it's automatically the best. Does that logic ring a bell? If you think that way, just go about it, right? But again, these are the 2 currencies. This can be obtained in multiple locations. As mentioned, manage weapons by salvaging SSR weapons. Battlefield time, every season you get currency, spend the currency, get this. Very cool stuff. Go to the weapon exchange shop also. 2 of them are in there. Every event will also host these. So again, it is possible. This over here mainly is battlefield of time and weapon material exchange. Also on the side of it, there is chances that this stuff over here also kind of exists, being the ability to pick these up during events. Who knows which event this is going to be good for? Who knows when this is going to happen? But again, these things are also able to be picked up. So that's kind of how you craft these weapons. And again, you can craft them fully free to play. You can get it that way. Obviously, you need to give these characters weapons. So again, start that way. Have fun with it. You can also, by the way, craft is Choi's weapon also. You can also craft Silvermane's weapon also. And you can also craft Cha's weapon, right? Also, these characters here, which are limited banners, they're not standard, they're limited. You can also craft them as well. So it's very cool stuff. You don't have to actually, leave the character or the weapon at A1 or A2, whatever you get from the event itself, but you can unlock more of it, which is pretty cool. And also during an event, which is like this one currently active, the special dice, you can get more copies if lucky. Again, last event for Choi, I failed to get anything because I kept on getting like one roll. It was very annoying, but with this event, you can pick up more if you land on the outside edges. So this one over here, this and this. You pick up 5, just like that. So for example, we'll just say keep rolling over here. So I got 4, didn't land on it sadly, so I don't get anything there. Hit 4 again, didn't get it. Missed this also, which kind of sucks. Hit 3, okay, and then now I'll get 1. There you go. See how I predicted it? That's what this game gives me. Now, all 4 of these dice were basically wasted on this short little path. Oh my god, this thing is garbage. But you can pick it again. Repeated reward over here 4. You also get again for each of these edges over here. So it's possible, but I didn't get it last time for Troy. So it's rigged. In my opinion, it's rigged, dude. 100% rigged. But that's everything I wanted to go through. Again, free SSR weapons are possible. Just take care of those contents, do everything, get them, and then boom, have fun with your hunters. Cool? Cool.